Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with simplertrading.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to show you some butterfly ideas in Facebook. I think Facebook has been a really interesting chart to study off of the Fibonacci work that I enjoy using so much, because you can come back here and see where if you take this swing high against this swing low, how that move made a perfect 1272 extension up here into the highs. The 1272 can be so helpful in understanding extensions of previous moves and areas that you should be taking profits from the trend that led you there. So you get the perfect failure at that point. Then the next part of Fib that I enjoy using so much is to say on the pullback, if this uptrend is going to hold and it's going to remain bullish, well then you need to hold the 618 retracement of this low to this high. Okay, that has been a very important level. See how it here and here? The 618 could not be ignored. It provided meaningful bounces. On that second bounce, it gave you a lower high, and then today it breaks it kind of on a vengeance. So I just think that using these ratios and kind of complementing the analysis, it can all be a really good way to structure your trading. All right, now that we've closed below the 618, I'll be targeting the 786 retracement of this. If you don't study the intricacies of Fibonacci, that's okay, but just know how I'm coming to some of the strikes that I like to use for these strategies. All right, if this very important area, and you know somebody was in here saying this is a double bottom. All right, well now everybody that was trying for that is stuck, and I think they're due for a flush to at least 170. Then we'll have to address it from there. But once you know how you get to 170, then you can start looking at butterflies like this. I think this is easier to hold than having directional puts through this move. And if it can, get right down into my strike, it may offer a better risk reward, all depending on how the underlying trades. But you try to set up that short put option right there where you see support potentially coming in. Then you decide how much delta or directional exposure you'd like to have by how wide you make it. So by buying the 180 put and being about $2 in the money on that, I only need to move 30 cents lower to reach my break-even price. And then of course if it falls a little bit lower, that should come through pretty nice. So I hope that provides some tradable ideas for you in Facebook, a little bit of background on how I got to the butterfly that we put on today, and we'll see how all of that unfolds into next week. Y'all have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you then.